Well, we've had a day or two rest, and we're already back into another event in Pokemon Go, which is going to be the Dazzling Dream event. This event is going down from Saturday all the way until Tuesday. We're going to go over everything about this event to give you the top tips and strategies to break down this to the best of your abilities in Pokemon Go. So welcome to the Trader Club. Here we go! Saturday at 10 a.m. is going all the way until Tuesday the 16th at 8 p.m. local time, and we have a brand new shiny being released during the Dazzling Dream event, and that is going to be the shiny Cutiefly. So it turns into a pink body from a all-white Pokemon. Love it. I'm excited about having the shiny Cutiefly in Pokemon Go. I always enjoy seeing shinies be introduced when Pokemon are pretty irrelevant in the meta for the attackers and for PvP standpoint. But not only that, we get two bonuses. We're getting 2 times Catch Stardust and 2 times Hatch Stardust. So this event is a good time to push a little bit of Stardust envelope for you guys, and we're going to go over some of those tips. Not only that, we are going to have spawns, we're going to have field research tasks, and we're going to have more. But with all that said, guys, let's start breaking down our top tips, starting with the spawns in tip number 1. These spawns are going to be as follows. Pretty much a bunch of pink Pokemon. Okay, so here we go. We are going to have ourselves Clefairy, Jigglypuff, Marill, Snubbull, Cottony, all of the Flabébé flowers, and the Flabébé flowers are going to be correlating to your region. The red one will be in the Middle East, the Africa, and Europe. Blue flower will be in Asia Pacific, and the yellow flower will be in all of the Americas. Then we have Swirlix, Dedenne, Cutiefly, as well as Morlul. And don't forget that Morlul is going to be a 500 Stardust per catch Pokemon. However, if you're on a star piece and it's weather boosted, you're getting 938 Stardust per catch on the Morlul. So if you do have sunny weather and you're seeing a lot of those Pokemon, maybe a time to pop a star piece, which we're going to check out in tip number 2. And then if you're lucky, you can get the Togetic with the shiny, which already have a calm day, so I'm not sure why they would make it a rarer spawn during an event. Don't really know there. And then you can get the white or the yellow Flabébé flower. And those flowers are going to be available regardless of your region. The other ones are going to be regional locked, and those are the only spawns right now that do not have a shiny out. So as far as meta attacker Pokemon and as far as megas, there is nothing viable for these spawns, but there is some decent PvP Pokemon in here. Clefable in the Ultra League is going to be ranked 62 with Fairy Wind, Meteor Mash, as well as Moonblast. 0, 15, 13 at level 49, so this one will require quite a bit of XL candy. And then we're going to have the Wigglytuff in the Great League at rank 86 with Charm, Icy Wind, and Disarming Voice, with the IVs are going to be a 0, 15, 12. And let's not forget about the Azumarill. Rank 14 with the moveset of Bubble, Play Rough, and Ice Beam. Some people do run Hydro Pump, but not very common lately. This has always been my favorite moveset on this Pokemon. The Ice Beam as well as the Play Rough, they charge relatively fast and you're able to get off, and then you can use Bubble. Even though it's not the strongest water move, you can use it. And this one is going to be a 0, 15, 15 at level 45 and a half. And then finally, the only Pokemon that's semi-meta attacker-ish and a budget counter is going to be Togekiss. Okay, so Togekiss also multi-purposes in the Master League, so you can use it for both. So this Pokemon is a budget Pokemon. It does function as a meta fairy attacker, but guys, just a reminder that yes, the fairy attackers are going to double resist Dragon, but at the same time, guys, these Pokemon are not as strong as Dragon counters. So it's not really a Pokemon that we're always going to put at the forefront of all of our battles, but it is a very viable meta attacker from a budget standpoint. And the moveset is going to be Charm, Ancient Power, and the Calm Day move of Aura Sphere on this Pokemon. Okay, so Charm's going to do a lot of damage. If you're going to use it as a meta fairy attacker, you have to have a fairy move in the charge placing. So that's going to be totally up to you guys. And you got all the spawns, which is then going to lead us into tip 2. Tip 2, all about the Stardust. So just a reminder, 2 times Catch Stardust and 2 times Hatch Stardust. Okay, so for the Catch Stardust, Morlul will get boosted in the cloudy weather, but it will also get boosted in the sunny weather. So if you do have that Pokemon spawning out quite a bit, you may want to put a star piece on and catch a lot of Pokemon. You can put star pieces on regardless and go out there and play. The only thing about this specific situation is that calm days, when we're telling you to put on for 3 times Catch Stardust, with the star pieces, it's worth it because all the spawns are super boosted. During these events, their spawns are not super boosted, so you're really going to have to move around to be able to capitalize on this. One other thing I want to point out is that, just a reminder guys, the 12 kilometer eggs will yield you in and around 70 to 90,000 Stardust on a star piece. And if it is going to be 2 times Hatch Stardust, guys, you're looking anywhere between 140 and 170,000 Stardust on 12 kilometer eggs. So don't overlook that. Yes, it does take some time. It does take some strategy. Every time you have an egg hatch, you really need to have a rocket radar so you can go and battle a leader and then get one of those 12 kilometer eggs. You will have to plan this, and then you can put all of those on incubators and make sure you have a star piece on. And then while you do that star piece. I would say if you can help it, let's say you did it today and you were gonna hatch it tomorrow, if you're really close tonight, you stop playing. Tomorrow you put a star piece on, you get your first catch of the day, you hatch your 12 kilometer eggs, and then you go out and grind for 30 minutes on that star piece would be the best way to capitalize on all this Stardust. So the more you can do that, the better, and the more you're gonna gain your Stardust, which is a hot commodity. It is the currency of Pokemon Go to power up Pokemon, besides candy and XL candy. So it's one of the ingredients and it's important, and there you go, which then leads us to tip 3. Tip 3, all about the field research that's going on. Let's check it out. We have catch 5 Pokemon, which is going to be 500 Stardust and 2 revives. Power up Pokemon 10 times for a Spritzy 536 or a Swirlix 505 or a Cutiefly at 380. Evolve a Fairy type will give you 20 Mega Energy for Altaria or Gardevoir. Definitely worth to be able to do. Evolve 3 Fairy type will be a Carbink at 628. Hatch an Egg will be a Alolan Vulpix at 378, can be a shiny, and same with Hatch 2 eggs for a Mawile at 700. We are also going to get a collection challenge, which is going to be catch a Jigglypuff and evolve, catch a Clefairy, evolve, catch Cottonee, Swirlix, Spritzy, and Cutiefly for 1000 Stardust, 2000 XP, and a Carbink encounter, and then hatch a Togepi, a Spritzy, a Swirlix, and a Cutiefly from eggs for 10,000 Stardust, 30,000 XP, and a Carbink encounter. So pretty decent field research there. Now let's check out the paid research and see if it's going to be worth the money. We have catch 20 Fairy type for a Cutiefly, spin 20 Pokestops for a Swirlix encounter, earn 3,000 Stardust for a Spritzy, hatch an egg for a Carbink for 2 premium battle passes, 1 star piece, and 3,000 XP. Then on stage number 2, we have earned 2,000 Stardust for a Cutiefly, 3,000 Stardust for a Swirlix, 4,000 Stardust for a Spritzy, earned 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 is going to repeat, and 8,000, 9,000, 10,000 will repeat for a Carbink and a star piece and 6,000 XP. So for the grand total of $2, you are getting 2 premium battle passes and 2 star pieces plus all of the other encounters, which I think is worth it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And there you have it, which then leads us to tip 4. Tip 4, egg hatches. 7-kilometer eggs are going to be going on during this event. I am not a fan of these 7-kilometer eggs. I'm just going to tell you straight up front, but I'm going to go over them anyway for you guys, for you to make your own decisions. These eggs are going to feature Togepi, Swirlix, Spritzy, as well as the brand new shiny of Cutiefly. So we have had Comp Day, and we have had Togepi in eggs. So most of us should have, from Comp Day, at least a shiny Togepi. So would I go for this eggs for the Togepi? No. Then we have Spritzy and Swirlix. Those Pokemon have been in multiple events, and they have been wild spawns and are wild spawns. So would I go after these Pokemon? No. And then finally, we have the Cutiefly with this shiny available, brand new shiny. I think it's a really cute pink shiny body Pokemon. I like it. But guys, would I go after 7-kilometer eggs for this Pokemon? The answer is no, guys. It is in field research and it is also a wild spawn. So that's going to do it, guys. Make sure to get out there. Make sure to use your star pieces. Have a lot of fun. Get the brand new shiny Cutiefly. But that, as far as this standpoint, is basically all we got. So thank you guys for tuning in as always. Love and appreciate you guys. Good luck on the Dazzling Dream event. And just a reminder, on Sunday, we also have the Hisuian Typhlosion Raid Day. If you want the tips, check out this video. We get free passes. And if you buy the $5 add-on, you get even more bonuses, which I cover if it's worth it in that video. So thank you guys as always to all my likers, comments, subscribers, Patreon members. Everybody take your support, subscription, and participation to the next level. I'm gonna see you guys out on the next video. Peace. I want to take this time to thank everybody who supports me in every facet. It means the world to me, and an extra special thank you to all my Patreons. I greatly appreciate the extra support to continue to allow me to pursue Pokemon Go full time, allowing me to create my daily video uploads in the most timely fashion for everyone's benefit. Plus, I get the amazing experience of sharing my creative processes behind the scenes and raiding all around the globe with select upper tiers. Thank you everybody for being a part of the Trainer Club. You all mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys out on the next video.